Here, respected dignitaries and participants, welcome back to the day 2 of the 7-day national level FDP on the theme Leveraging Statistics, Analytics, and Machine Learning for Research Impact using JMP, organized by Kristu Jayanti Institute of Management. Now, today the topic of deliberation is descriptive measures using JMP. And we have with us Dr. D. Ravindran as our resource person. He's an associate professor at the Institute of Management with more than 20 years of expertise in academia, training, and research. He holds a PhD in management from Pondicherry Central University and is also qualified UGC NET. He brings rich industry exposure from reputed organizations such as Airtel, Dabur India, PepsiCo, and Goodyear Tires, blending practical insights with academic rigor. His area of expertise include supply chain management, marketing research and analytics, digital marketing, and entrepreneurship. Dr. Ravindran has an impressive academic portfolio, including 70 conference papers, 45 journal publications in UGC, Web of Science, and Scopus Index journals, and also 30 ISBN book chapters, and has also authored 10 books in the field of management. Additionally, he has filed 15 design registrations with 2 utility patents granted. He currently serves as a certified innovation ambassador and president of the institution's Innovation Council, IIC. He is also the deputy director of Kristu Jayanti Incubation Center, where he actively mentors students in prototype development, business planning, and facilitates connection with angel investors. He currently serves as the certified innovation ambassador and plays a key role in mentoring students in innovation, incubation,
So there is a little lag in the net for the ma'am. So hope other participants are able to hear.
We can hear, sir.
Okay.
We can hear you.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am, for the nice introduction. So today, to get the confidence of using Jump, so they are telling that we may call it as a JMP software, and it is suggested to call as a Jump software. Okay? So to get the comfortableness or easiness or the mindset to use Jump software for our research purpose and analytic purpose. Today, I will be sharing some insights, basic things in descriptive measures. So, hope the slide is visible.
Yes, sir.
The voice is audible, I guess, and the slide is also moving, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am. Okay, so here the many faculty members, professors, and the research experts are there. Okay, so who are well versed in research things, and a few students and research scholars are there. So that just a quick review of what we have to know in the basic description of any research, especially in the JUMP software. So you can see this. So before starting any research, we will be seeing the mean, median, mode, standard deviation, variance, and skewness and kurtosis for going for big analysis. Before that, I just want to share. If anybody is new to this, uh, to get the further data, I'll just share. Okay, so if you go to the Google, if you type jump resources, JMP resources, You can see this. I hope this site is visible to you.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
sir.
you can see course materials, learning library, features, resources, anything you can check it. For example, if you click learning library, here you can see what are things you want to learn. Okay, data visualization, descriptive statistics, probability. So for everything, there will be a study materials, download guides, downloadable guides, step-by-step procedure, everything will be given. So it is also available in the SPSS and R, Python, etc. as like a sample document. So you can see even it is a Google, so it's open source for accessing these materials. Okay, to use the full-fledged software, we have to pay, but materials for the learning purpose, you can go through this. Okay. So I'm coming back to the slide. Okay, so in today session, it's about a very basic statistics, descriptive statistics. Before we actually start any analysis, what are the things we should do? Uh, from tomorrow onwards, experts, professors will go with the analysis part. But before starting that research, what should do? So here I had two Excel data sets. It's already shared to you for understanding this because there's no questionnaire for the understanding. To understand this, one of the Excel sheet which explains about how different variables will impact the purchase intention of a product. So in research, we used to call objectives, hypothesis, dependent variable, independent variable, and in terms of questionnaire, we used to call this construct, item, scale. So these are the words we have to ensure even before we circulating the questionnaire for the survey. So here you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So according to this, my understanding, I used this 6 independent variables, which used to study the impact of these variables on the purchase intention of a product. So in terms of questionnaire, we might be having a different set of questions, maybe open-ended, closed-ended. The open-ended will not be useful for analysis, so we have to convert it to closed-ended, so where analysis will come within that answers. And in terms of closed-ended also, we can give us a uh, dichotomous question like gender, male, female. We can give uh, income level. Okay, so these are the things, one set of category. But for the actual analysis, we should go for a scaled variables or scaled questionnaire, which can be 3, 5, 7, 9 scales. So it should not be in the even numbers for the scaling of the questions or the options, we can say, because if it is say 2, 4, 6, wind average will come as a decimal point. Okay, there will not be no median in it. So it is suggested to have a 5, 7. Usually people will take 5, for example, highly important to not at all important, highly satisfied, highly dissatisfied, highly agree, highly disagree. Okay, so normally we'll take 5-point scale. If you feel that 5-point scale is not enough, we can go for 7-point scale or 9-point scale. So according to this, for our understanding, I took 7-point scale for all. So for example, service quality is from very poor to excellent, price perception very unfavorable to very favorable, product quality very poor to excellent, like that I took. The same way, different variable, what we actually, the outcome we have to measure is purchase intention. The customer is having very low intention to buy the product, or he may having a very high intention to purchase the product. So the service quality, price, product, promotion effectiveness, store experience, online presence, and the purchase intention, this right side, these all we call it as a construct. So these are the main variables. Okay. So under this variable, for example, if we want to study the service quality, it's called as a construct. Under this construct, we may have a 2 or 5 or 10 items. The items are the actual questions. Okay. The service quality, we can have a sub questions regarding their time, regarding their durability, or we can use the service quality gap model, that is called as a rater model. The same way with respect to the price perception, we can have a different questions, the price, the value for money, premium pricing, okay, and the price at the time of emergency, price at the normal time, price comparing with the competition. Like this, under the price perception, we may have a different set of questions. Those questions are scaled from 1 to 7. So what here mentioned, x1, x2, x3, x4, x5, x6 are independent variables. We want to study whether these independent variables having an impact or some model we may have a moderating variable or mediating variable. So for example, the store experience can act as a mediating variable or moderating variable. Like this, it will change. So from the review of literature itself, from our pilot study itself, we should have a rough idea what should be my model. This is a model. Okay. So this is this one data set, the Excel set I used that may be mentioned as 1.1. Okay. So if we can see, so we made analysis just a pictorial representation what we say. So at the end of the article or the thesis or the research, we might be finding out these things. Okay, so intercept, service quality, coefficients, errors, t value, p value, and model fit summary with respect to the regression and interpretation. And we might be creating a regression model using different tools. Okay, so this is the consolidation of what our final analysis will come. For this, if you want to have this, we should be thorough with the item, construct, scales, etc. The same way, the second one here, I study the impact of factors on brand preference. Okay, so here you can see service quality, price perception, delivery, 1.9 scale are used. Okay, so it's a little extended. And if you here you can see delivery time is mentioned, customer satisfaction is mentioned in scale. So you can see the different colors. Okay. For example, region set of dummies. Region, maybe I have to mention whether it is a Chennai or Mumbai, etc. So that I cannot calculate the provision. And we have to understand there are different types of scales are there. Okay, so that I will show using the Excel sheet. Okay, so for getting this result, we should ensure that these are the independent variable. These are the different variable. And if you can see in the second Excel sheet, brand preference, I used top 5. It's a ordinal scale. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 it is mentioned. It's a ordinal scale. And brand preference score, I used only 5. Very low preference to very high preference. For other things, we used 9. But it always suggested we should have a common scale to avoid bias while answering it. But for our understanding and dispersion of the data, I did like this. Okay, so these two uh, models are available in the analysis using our data sets. Just now I just to go to. So here you can see, I'll just share. I'm sharing the screen. So whatever I'm doing, it should be visible to you. Okay, now you can check. My data, what I kept is available in the desktop. Okay, so I kept all the data under the desktop under the file drjmp. Here I have a 5 files 1.1, 1.2. Are you able to see kind confirmation? I'm just showing what is the pathway.
Yes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We can see.
So you should sure that whether you can keep in the download or in the desktop or in the particular D folder or C folder or E folder, you should remember the file path. So for me, I kept under desktop, jump, JMP, and below and within that, I have the software downloader. I just kept it, and the PPT what I am using is kept that under the 3 Excel sheet. Okay. So now I'm just opening that 1.1 descriptive. If you already downloaded, you can also see that. Because we have to understand. So here, how many data we have? We have around 100 responses, and we have quality, brand, packaging, variety, size, PA is purchase intention. Okay, so here you can see they all are mentioned in 7 point scale. So the maximum is 7. Okay, so then purchase intention also 7.6 range is from 1 to 7. Okay, and if you can see, it's round it up. Okay, so here I click, it is a 4.5. I just round up to 5 it is showing. So let me see what is the actual number. Okay, this is the actual number. This also we can see in the jump software. Okay, and we can see gender. Gender we have only uh, two options. One is male, two is female. So here only the two scales are available. And another one, order of preference. If, for example, if we have a 5 different brands, which you will prefer, that is the question. So you can see quality, brand, variety, size, purchase intention, or the 7-point scale. Gender is 2 scale. This is 5 scale. So 1 to 5. Okay. And here you have to understand what is mean by continuous variable, what is meant by ordinary variable, what is meant by nominal variable. So, for example, gender, male, female. Here I can just go for count or how many people are there, what is the average percentage, like that only I can calculate. So, it is a nominal scale. And continuous, these are the numbers. Okay, we can say it is a continuous one. And the same way, ordinal. If I can arrange in order, okay, the weight, other things I can arrange in order. This is so most weighted, this is less weighted. Like this, I can arrange in order. So same way, order of preference of quality, I arrange in order. So even if everything is looks like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I have to understand this is different scale. It is a continuous scale, and this is a nominal scale that represents only the name. That's the gender, male or female only, and this explains the ordinal scale. Okay, so this is the data. Okay, so let me understand this second customer satisfaction here. Uh, yes, here I have a customer ID. Okay, and brand preference order. So here it's top 5. It's a preference order. Okay, order means it is the ordinal scale. Service quality, price delivery, delivery time, these all continuous. If you come to the region, it become a nominal scale. Okay, it's only the name, west, south, west. We cannot make an average with this. It could be converted into 1, 2, 3, 4. I can mention this, but purposely I did for understanding. It can be mentioned as 1, 2, 3, 4 also. The same way, customer satisfaction, product quality, pricing strategy, score, promotion effectiveness, score experience, online presence, brand preference score. So here you can see here brand preference order 1 to 5. It can be ordered, but brand preference score, it also can be in the range 1 to 5. Okay, so before making a questionnaire, we should be very clear. Even we are giving us 1 to 5 or 1 to 3 or 1 to 10 or open those, we should be able to understand what type of scale it is. So when we go to use the software, sometimes the software will understand differently. We have to check and correct this. So whether what we want to have the scale and what actually it is representing, we have to check and confirm. Okay. Yes. So these are the two data sets available. Later you can check. Now I'm just opening this. Going back to the okay, hope it is visible to you. So now you can recollect the data are there, how it could be interpreted, how the model has to be. So this should be very clear before using any tool. So if you go to SPSS or R or Python, whatever data you give, if you click, some answer will come. It looks very nicely also, but we should clarify what data we have is correct or not. So I've just to show the overall introduction. Again, I will go to the jump software also. Okay, so when we go to jump software, first we have to know how to install it. So hope all other people installed it. I cannot demo it because it will take 1 or 2.5 hours. Sometimes it may take to get downloaded. After that, we have to click it. We have to activate it. Then it will ask for the name. Then it will ask for the mail ID. When you give the mail ID, it will go to your mail. It may create a one-time password. Then again, you have to input that. Then again, if you are working on it, will start working. So it's a simple thing for activating the file. And you might be having only the particular time period to use the jump software free of cost. After that, you have to pay, then it won't work. Okay, so this is a demo mode. You have everything is installed in your system, I believe. Okay, so here you can see for using the data, what are different types of data sets we can use. I think it is already listed in the slide. Okay, so Jump software itself has some type of data tables, scripting languages, and we can extract from project files if you're already working. So whenever we are working with the Jump software, we can save as a Jump data file that could be used. It is under with the .jmp or .jsl or .jrn, etc. And spreadsheet, yes, Excel, it can be in a XLS format or Excel as X format. Sometimes it may be in a CSV format, we can use it. And for some analysis, we can take the .txt, .tsv, that's a text file also we can take. But we have to confirm that whether it is mentioned in the proper, saved in the proper format of files. And they say that we can use the SAS, when we are working with the SAS software, that data set also can be used, that is also mentioned, and the image file also could be used to save some other. But for using this image file and all, we need a paid thing. Okay, so you can see these are the data only we can use. We cannot use PPT, PDF, etc. So, okay. Now I am just going to share my entire application window so you can see what I am doing. So one way you can just you can search in the Windows file. So hope this home window is visible to you. Kindly anyone please confirm, because I have a lot of screens. Anyone please confirm whether you are able to see JMP home window.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Okay, so I'll just delete this. So when you open this, this will come like this. This is the window. So you can relaxly go through this all icons. So first one is file, second one is table, DOE, analyze, graph, student tools, view, window, etc. Okay, so first we have to use the file, open. As I said, already I have the path, this PC, desktop, DRJMP. So we have to go in that pathway. Okay, if you go in the pathway, it will be visible. So if you are selecting first one means double click, then it will show whether the data is correct or not, what data you have, whether it is correct or not. If you feel it is good, import. So you can see it is imported. Again, if you want to have a second one, open, it has to go. Otherwise, you have to search this PC desktop like this. Second one. Again, it will show, okay, it's correct or not. You can check this, whether it's a correct file or not. Import. Okay. So if you feel if you've done wrongly, you can just click and delete. That's also possible. Again, I'm checking. Open. So can we select all the files at a stroke? Let me try first. So click, select one, then shift and select two. Open. Import. So the two files are there. Okay. Just to confirm it. Okay. I'm selecting second file. Okay, but both at a time we can do multiple things. Save changes to data. Fine. So now the data is uploaded in the some software. So here I did another dummy data. So you can see it is 1 point. It is not shared to you. So purposefully I deleted some data and I added this. So I'll just add this also. So you can add a multiple file and you can maximize. This is the actual window, how the data looks. You can see the data. Okay. Closing this. If you want to save means, again, for example, if you want to edition save means, yes. So I selected the same thing. So here you can save the file. Customer data 1 or 2. Then it will get saved in the file. Okay. Are you able to see this? If you don't want, you just delete this. Fine. So let me understand how it works. So the file, here are the main things we want to know, only open and import multiple files. Okay. This is also possible. You have to go to the exact file. At the time, 2 or 3 things can be selected because open means only one is getting selected. So multiple things we can do. Then tables, analyze. Analyze is the important icon we have to use mostly. Okay, fine. Let me try any one of them. First one is descriptive statistics. Descriptive data. Okay, so it will come like this. I'm just ensure that everything is okay. You can import. When I click import only, it will be visible. I'm maximizing the screen. You can maximize and minimize. Yes. Here you can see what are the data available here. SR number, quality, brand, packaging, order of preference, all the things are available here. Here you can see the different colors. Here, let me confirm whether all the scales are same. Okay, so how to check this? My first one is quality. So go, and again, so this one, the top, right click, column info. So here the column name is quality, model type is continuous. Okay, so this only we have to check. So if we missed anything means we can check here. Okay, so the next one, brand custom column info. It's continuous. I know. Okay, fine. Okay, then packaging. So the thing is, here itself we can see all in blue color. The blue color means it's continuous. So for example, if we go there, gender, gender it is showing us continuous, but as per our discussion, it is normal. I change this. Okay, now you can see the left side. All others are in blue color. This become in a red color. Gender loan is a red color. That means that yes, the jump software understood all the scales are the same continuous scale, but I corrected this. And as per our earlier discussion, the order of preference, even it is also 1, 2, 3. I am checking how it understood. Order of preference quality continuous. It's not continuous from my understanding. It could be ordered. So I changed the order. Okay. Here you can see order of preference of quality. It becomes green color. So there are 3 types of scale. We can check here. You can check anything. See, new. It can be numeric. It can be character. That you can mention this. Modeling type, ordinal, continuous, nominal. Some dummy variable means it's a none. Okay, it's not a scale. Okay, for example, serial number is not a scale. Just we gave, you have to ignore it. So continuous, ordinal, nominal. So purposefully in the Excel sheet I made 3 types of thing. Okay, so all the blue color. So even the serial number is not required, but it's took as a thing. It's not a problem. Let me check whether it can make us none or something. Okay. So there is no scale service. Okay. So only we are thinking. So first thing, before started analyzing, I have to ensure all the independent and dependent variables are in proper scale. So first thing we have to confirm it. So it is visible by the colors. If not, we have to check right click column info here. So another thing you can see here, something is 1, 6, 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, something is there. I have to round it up to 2 decimal numbers or 3 decimal numbers like that. Okay, this also we have an, let me check column info. Here you can check the format. The format it shows as a 15. So I am making as a 4. Let me see what is happening. For the quality column, I made as 4. But it is coming as 1.337, 6.67. What is this? What does this mean? I am saying whatever data you have, decimal is the center point. Before the decimal, you can take two numbers. For example, it is actually 0.1.33. If it is 10.33 means the value will change. Okay, so let me check whether the data is editable. You can see, I just edited this. So I made us 7.666, but as per my suggestion, it is taking like this. It is rounding up to decimal before two numbers. So let me check. Next one, I'm just checking column info. Here I want to have 5. That means how it understood. Totally it is 5. So normally what we have to do? We have to do column info 4. This is suggested. There is no problem in using this like this. But for our easy understand, for example, if we are doing a percentage analysis, frequency table analysis means we have to round it up. No, sir. Let me check how it works. If I say 2, it's coming like this. That means all around it up. So here it is a 71. It is actually 7. If it is 70.666, then it is rounded to 2. Even I have 700, how it goes, it is not applicable. Okay, so 70.666 means it will take only the column info. But usual suggestion, we can go for Vita. Then, so what things we learned from this? We go to file, we open, and in between, if you want to save this, okay, I'm just moving out. I want to save this. Again, you can just check, save as or save. Here you want to summary as something, you can save also, no problem. That will also become in your folder. Later you can access it. Where you stop, you can access it. Okay, so this is with the file. Okay, next. So how to open the file, how to open the jump software, we learn. How to import the data, we check. After importing the data, we check whether all the variables are properly scaled. There are 3 types of scale. One is nominal, ordinal, continuous scale, and ensure things are happening. And there are 3 colors will come that we have to identify. Okay, let me check next. Analyze distribution. So I want to see some visualization of the particular data in the descriptive things. So we can ignore all these things. The main thing is analyze distribution. I want to check. Here is a Y column. Only one variable can be added. So just let me see how it is coming. Check. We can expand it. This is the descriptive representation. Okay, so what I did again, I'm just closing and doing it again. Solid data is available. Analyze. I want to check quality, that frequency distribution. Okay, it's coming like this. Even I can maximize this also, or I can adjust this. For example, I maximize it. But the problem is it is coming as a vertical line. What are things are available? So you have to see. So all are triangle, red triangle, normal triangle, these are the things. So for example, if I click this, what is happening? It's completely. Yes. Here the some things are there. Here items are there. Yes, we have to know this. So this is not comfortable for me. I want to just check state. So whatever in the vertical view, I'm just transforming it to horizontal view. So whenever you started using jump software, whenever you want to for this descriptive statistics or the basic analysis, you have to do this. Okay. Let me try additionally. So I'm just adding quality, I'm adding brand, I'm adding packaging, adding variety, just like that randomly adding and see what is happening. You can see comparative table. Okay. So again, I just want to check. So this one I have to check. The first two state. Everything is ordered one by one. No, sir. If it is multiple thing, I don't want to have like this. It's better order if you can check. So the first one is showing us a histogram. So here the important thing is if you want to check the outliers, you can use this. Okay, so actually it is just a representation of the data and this is the outlier. So while you are learning the analysis, you have to know before using the data, you have to check if there is any outliers are there. So the first one shows the histogram and it shows the outliers. Then it's representing quantiles, then summary statistics. Okay, so let me again go back. I will just do only for one data for our understanding. This I can close it. I'm not saving. If you want to save, you can save. Okay, so again, I'm doing this. I want to see the descriptive statistics, analyze, distribution. In the distribution, I'm selecting, for example, packaging, I'm selecting. I want to check the frequency. It is coming like this. I'm maximizing it. I want to change the look. Click stake. Okay, so this is the outlier picture. Again, I will show the PPT. What is the outlier? How to check that? I will show. This is the representation. Then here you can check the summary statistics, which is very important as summary statistics. So for every data, we have to check the mean, standard deviation, range, if there is any missing variable, and what is the total size, total sample size. So here we used to 100. So this is the summary statistics or descriptive statistics. Okay, so here you can see mean. So approximately it is coming average nearer to 3. 2.69. It's not a very great mean. It is, but okay, nearer to 3. But it is very less mean. We cannot accept it. And standard deviation, it should be lesser. It should not be more. Standard deviation, how the data are dispersing from the mean. So all the data should be nearer to the mean value. 2.69 mean, it can be a 2.65, 2.5, 2.8. It should not be more deviated. That is represented by standard deviation. So we can see whether the standard deviations are in the allowed level and standard error mean also you can see. And what is the highest range in this answer for this? 3.08. Highest range. If the upper range is 4, 4.5 means highly deviated, that might become the outlier. Lower value 2.30, it's fine because nearer to mean. If it is 1.12 like this mean, the minimum value is very less, that will become the outlier. So those things are mentioned in this. If you have a more outliers, means this picture will change. Okay, so again, I'm closing it. Again, I'm trying for another thing. Analyze, distribution. I'll just check with the mentor, gender it will come or not. Okay, let's see. Okay, I have only this is actually similar to our tabulation and the graphical representation. Okay, we have different graphs also, but defaultly this is the representation. I want to change it to state. Here I can check how many, it's a frequency distribution. Two are there, 55, 40. Okay, so this thing is the basic statistics here. Next, let me check any other things are there. Okay, so in the distribution itself, we can check with one of the thing, any other changes we can make. Okay, I'm going. Then I'm checking with the stake. Okay, now I'm checking with this because the top triangle we tried. What is it here? Here we have a number of pictorial representation. Defaultly outlier box plot. So now we can see I removed this. So the outliers is removed. If you want to add it, you can add it. Okay. Same way, histogram option. What type of histogram you want? Nicely you can see shadow. In the histogram, I want to have a particular color. You can change it. In the histogram option, I can make it as a vertical. You can change it. In the histogram option, I can remove. You can remove. Okay. So whatever you want, You can edit from here or add. So I'm just removing what we did. This option is available. Then is there any other things you want to know? Okay, I'm just selecting normal. I selected normal quantile plot. So here it's another representation. So you can decide if the histogram is not required, you can remove. And the second one is not required, you can remove. But I'm just adding it. Another one. Then plot. This is another type of CDF plot. I'm just checking. I mean, this is not, it's another representation. Okay, likewise, you can see which are the things is relevant to you. You can ask. Okay, so here also you can see quantiles, set quantiles, summary statistics, custom quantiles. These also, whatever required. I now I'm just what I'm doing. I'm just removing all these things. Outlier also I'm removing. Quantile also I'm removing. CDF also removing. Just to understand, okay. Histogram also I'm removing. It's only summary statistics is there. Here I'm just checking stem and leaf. This is one type of representation. Okay, so you can select the view. It's a basic thing. We are not entered into the graphical representation or visualization. It's a basic thing. You can add. If you want to add this, add. Correct? So this is the basic distribution. Okay, how the data is distributed. You can see. And as I said, you can add more numbers also. If you want to do for multiple things, add multiple, but only the representation you have to check it out. So here also, if you want to change this check, you can change the check. Here below here, if you want to add something, you can add for particular things. Likewise, you can select for one by one. Got it? Yes. Now I'm closing it. If you want to save, you can save this outcome or output. Otherwise, just and coming back to the earlier ones. Next step. What is an analysis? Next one is fit Y by X. It's similar to doing some basic analysis. Let me try. Okay, so this is the data. Okay, just expanding it. So what I did, analyze. First one distribution file completed. Fit Y by X. So here we are using two variables, just maximizing this. Okay, so I'm just making one independent variable X factor I can make here, for example. Here brand I am just making it. Or PA I can make it. Okay, so I just remove brand. So if you want to remove mistake, it means for example brand I want to remove brand. Right side remove is there. If you want to remove PA also, remove PA. If you want to add PA, add PA. X factor, just to select this, what you want to add, quality I want to add. Sorry. Here. X factor quality add. So when you're adding this, the beautiful thing is the left side you can see the below the variable, you can see what type of analysis you can do. So here you can see the X factor. Okay, X factor, continuous variable. Blue color is a continuous variable. Red color we saw as a nominal variable. It's a gender. Green we saw as the ordinal variable. As a preference. So it clearly shows that if you put this blue color, where that is a continuous variable in X factor, and red color or green color, that is ordinal or nominal scale in the y-axis mean you can do logistic regression. If both are continuous variable, you can do bivariate analysis. Same way contingency and one way ANOVA, etc. So it is just a suggestion for you. Okay, so now what I did, I just selected, click OK. So here you can see some representation. Let me see what is there, some histogram borders between. So some analysis happened, but I want to change this. You can change the graph, etc. You can do summary statistics with this. Here all the options are available. Okay, so you can see this, whatever data you feel relevant, or even you can make the border. But you have to check. Just randomly, I put two things. You have to check for your analysis, the variables are relevant or not. If it is so, you can use it. Again, I'm closing it. Again, do it again. Analyze, fit Y by X. Okay. So in the X factor, sorry. So in the Y factor, I added PI. Then quality, even drag also you can put. Just randomly I'm putting. Let me see what is happening. Let's see. It made some analysis and give to us. Okay. Next one. Tabulate is another option that also comes under basic statistics. Okay, so you can use. So here you can see this. It's like our Excel also we see pivot table, no? Like that is showing drop zone of rows, result, Excel, etc. It's called as the interactive table. If you want to change dialog table, it is easy for us to understand. You can change the dialog table. Here's the option: interactive table, dialog table. I will take a dialog table. So what is grouping columns? I want to group all the columns using gender. I can drag and put. I want to see the group labels. I'm just putting it. I'm trying whether I multiple things I can do. I can. Statistics. What statistic you want to use? It's like a frequency table. Whether you want to go for mean, median, a standard deviation, range, percentage of total. I want to know the percentage of total. Anything is possible. Standard deviation. Anything is possible. Any number is missing. I want to see any number is missing. Okay. Like this, I selected. Like this, you can add. Let me see what is happening. You can see the table. Okay. So before started doing analysis, you can check this. Whatever is not applicable, it is not showing. Okay. You can see how it is deviated. 1, 2, 3.5 like this. So again, I'm closing it. Do it again. Tablet. Now we will select two things. So here I'm selecting dialog table. Now I just added gender under order of quality alone. I'm taking statistics. I will take only percentage total. Percentage total. This I will remove it. Everywhere there is a remove option. Is I selected here. Now I can have to do it again. Grouping row labels, columns with the things and size. I'm just taking two labels. Okay. You can see that consolidation. The size by the size because our range is 1 to 7. What is the percentage for 1? What is the percentage for 2? If you rename it, it will rename. So like we do in the SPSS, here I am not done any renaming. Like SPSS we renaming, will rename and show you. Okay, this is a tabulation. Here itself, we can directly go for analysis. That's not a problem. But for our understanding of closing income, every time no need to come. It's similar to our SPSS file also. In the image, this summary table itself or summary diagram itself, we can do. Okay, so this item. Then other things are models or analysis related that will be explained by professors in coming days. One thing is called a screening. Okay, so here screening. What is screening? We can check whether our data is proper. For example, screening. I'm checking any values are missing or not. Explore missing values. Okay, so I'm just adding all possible things, whatever it is allowing, and I will check if there is any missing value. So he will show this any missing values there. So everywhere there is no missing value, so I can confidently go. So now I'm just closing this. I will come back. Okay. Okay. So here I'm just opening my file with the missing value customer satisfaction. I'm again just importing for our purpose. Okay, this one. So what I did, I took some other data. That's the 1.3 which is not given to you. I just purposely made it. Here I want to see any missing data server. Here I will check. I will just select all Y columns. Just I will check. Yeah, okay. Here you can see brand preference order top 5. One is missing. Service quality, one is missing. Price perception, one is missing. That means data is missing. So what I did is in the data purposefully I deleted here and there. Now I want to check it. So this is the data. Even you can check here. Okay. So here there's no value. Here there is no value. Some data are there. So what I want to do, I want to check which are all the missing things. Screening, explore missing values. If you want to go specifically, you can go, for example, brand preference. Okay, I'm selecting, checking. Or otherwise, overall, you can select and check. Here, there's one missing value. Here, I'm just maximizing. Here, you can tell how to identify it. So, for example, color cells. You can select the particular cell to color also. Color rows, the particular row also you can color. So like this, you can, or otherwise show only missing value. You can show only missing value as well. So this thing will instruct how it could be highlighted. Okay. So again, I'm doing analyze, screening, explore missing values. I'm just selecting all for you. Okay. Okay. So this is the data here. It is clearly available. So before deleting this data or inputting the proper data, we should not proceed with the analysis. Otherwise, you do everything, regression, analysis, correlation, everything you will do. Finally, model will not fit because some values are missing. This is possible in first stage analysis also, but this is also one of the way to identify the missing value. Okay, yes. Fine. Next, another thing is graphical representation. Okay, we can check graph. The graph, so analyze, okay, the basic thing they explain, other things are tools that faculty will mention. Graph, graphic builder. How we did with the tabulation, so I'm just maximizing this. The same way, the data are available, we can try how it tabulation. For example, I'm selecting this and drag it here. So some plots are here. Here you can select x-axis, here you can select y-axis, that is also possible. Here directly you can select which is the value. Got it? So if you want to rework, click undo or start over. Start over for brand preference. Default it is coming like this. You can select one by one. Which one is a good representative for you? You can choose. So this is for one variable. I'm just adding another variable so that multiple thing will come. Here you can check for the two variable I'm going to show you. Here you can see. Okay, sir. Here there is no label, sir. There what to do? Here label, add the value. Label. Oh, whatever you want, you can add here. Percentage you want to add, percentage you add. Summary statistics mean only it is given. You want to have any other thing, you can change. You want to change the pie style, you can change. So here, style, summary statistics, anything you can select. You want to change this, change this. It's the outlier, you can see. You want to have this. See, in terms of writing article, you can have a different pictorial representation. But anyway, visualization will be detailed, will be taken by another faculty. But I'm saying, again, I want to clear it. Start over. I'm just putting price perception in y-axis, product quality in x-axis. I want to select something. So here I am adding mean itself. Okay, labels percentage to total value. Okay, so this is one graphical. So graph, all the types of graphs are available. So graph builder. So same way we can have the specific folder also. The graph. I want to see bubble plot. Okay, so this I will close. Okay, for graph bubble plot. For bubble plot, what you want to do? Okay, so here you have to mention x-axis. This one. This I am doing randomly, but you should know for which one which is preferred. You can see. Fine. Let me click here. What is it? So here label you can mention. A set shape it can be done. Okay, see. So slowly you have to explore all these things. Then you will understand. Okay. I'm just closing it. Again, I'm going to graph. I want to try some other contour plot. What is contour plot? Let me try. Very time. Region I'm doing this. Okay, I'm checking it. It's not possible. Okay. Then it comes to. So we have to clear what could be done. Okay, see. It's a contour plot. So different types of plot easily can be done. Here also you can change, fit window, fill areas. So all things you can transform. All things are available. So graph, so same way. So if you select different things, it looks very nicely. Scatter plot. Okay, so here you can again select what type of things, fit line, density. Okay. So your article or a thesis will look very colorfully, and same thing I can do for multiple variables at a time. Then it looks very appealing. So any other thing? So what is the main thing we want to learn? Uploading the file, import files we learn. Then okay, let me save changes. No save changes. Okay, let me do it again for you. Okay. Let's hit jump. I'm going to the jump software. Okay. Okay, this is the basic thing. This I will delete all these things. So this is the first step we were in. After installing, this will come file, open. I'm adding one descriptive. It is there. I have to import it. Then data will come. Okay, from this only we start working. So file we try. Then tables, the same way tables also you can select. Okay, then we tried analysis, distribution, that's the descriptive statistics. If you want to go for a cross tabulation fit by what we can select, then graph we can select. Okay. Yes. Now I'm coming back to the PPT. Hope the PPT is visible to you. So here we started. You can see these are the basic descriptive statistics we want to know. And these are the independent variable, dependent variable that we are able to see in the Excel sheet. And we understood here we use the Excel file, but SAS file, other files also can be used. You can see how the summary statistics looks. And with respect to these outliers, for our data, there is no much deviation, but you can check. So this is the outlier, right? This is the outlier. You can check. So minimum, maximum, whisker, where something is median, where it is coming. So from this, we can analyze it. Okay, so even this small one, we have to understand, analyze summary statistics. So these are things we studied. Mean, for example, average sales per day, median, it's for income level. So what is the middle income level, standard deviation, whether it's the low or high, range. These things we can study in summary statistics. Okay, so before started working for the analysis in the jump software, we have to do these things. We have to download and activate jump software properly for the working. So if you're working for the more time and you want to have a higher level of analysis, better pay and get the proper software. Next, we have to import the data files. And after importing, we have to very clear which is dependent, which is independent. What is the model I am going to use? Whether I am going to create the model, whether I am going to adopt the model from some other existing model, or I am going to modify it. That we should be very clear. But this is the end of the thesis or the article. But we should be very clear with the variables. And when we added the file and we click, it will come in the vertical way. To convert the vertical view into horizontal, we have to click the stack. Then a screening option is available to miss out any missing data. And in the same option itself, it is available if there is any outliers. So, for example, average height is 75, one person is 99, maybe we have to remove the 99, or the data is here. And one person is 10 kg. Mean it is the outliers. It's not possible. The median is 50 means it can be from 40 to 60 or 65. If it is exceeding in the both the ways, we have to remove. So that in the picture itself, we will be able to identify it, checking outliers any. And before started working on analysis, we have to confirm what is nominal scale, ordinal scale, continuous scale. I should know that first. And how the jump software understood that also I have to confirm it. If there is any changes, we have to change it. That is mentioned as three different color: green color, blue color, red color. Confirm that before going for any analysis. Then if you want to round it up, even in the analysis, you can see, as I have not done the rounding up for all the things, you can see 9.99. So the suggestion is rounding up to width by 4. 4 means point before the decimal 2 point, after the decimal 2 point. That is always suggested. Then with respect to the summary statistics, please check the mean, check the median, and check the standard deviation, check the range. Please confirm the data is proper. Then you can go for graphical representation. It is easy way to understand if there is any error. And in terms of doing a normal level articles, these pictorial representation with the different chart builders or table nations than our regular Excel visualization. It looks easy. Instantly, we can check it, which is best we can take. And in the same page, one of the better is it's normally available in R, Python, etc. But Excel, it is a little bit difficult. But in the software, you can select the multiple variables. The same page, you can see the multiple interpretation like count, median, mode, range, everything you can see. Even for the 10 variables in the single page, either the vertical or horizontal, we can see. The tabulation can be done. And before actually going for chi-square or ANOVA things, a simple comparison table can be done. So with this, I'm ending the session. So this session is basically for getting the confidence. Jump software, it's not a very tough or hard to understand software. And at the same time, jump software is not a very simple thing. We could do big analysis. We can use big data files. We can use big visualization. We can use big statistic analysis like other things like SPSS, SUM, PLSM. We can do at the easiest way. Okay, so thank you all for the patient listening. If there is any doubt regarding the understanding of the basic descriptive statistics using just software, we can ask. Thank you.
Dear participants, if you have any question, you can unmute yourself and kindly ask your question.
So again, reminding the analysis using tools are not a very big deal nowadays. Okay, so we can easily learn those softwares. We can use any software. But only thing is we should get clear with our guide or our mentors whether our variables are correct, independent and dependent variables are correct, our scale is correct, what tool I am going to use is correct, then only we'll get the proper interpretation. Because these softwares make us to enable to get some result. You can click anything, you can drag anything, some answer will come. So without understanding the basic questionnaire variables, please don't use these software because it's easy to use, but it may mislead sometimes.
So hope there is no doubt for the participants. It's well explained and very informative session, Ravindran sir. Thank you so much for sharing your expertise today. So participants, we'll meet for tomorrow's session on the same time, which is on data visualization. Thank you so much, Ravindran sir. Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Atima. Thank you, dear participants. From tomorrow onwards, you will be learning actual analysis, actual interpretation. Wish you all the best. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Yeah.